It's okay.
I'm trying. My heart is beating out of my chest right now, Queen. Like, I'm fangirling so hard.
I know.
Thank you.
She's pretty she's actually a pretty funny person. And she loves TikTok streets tea. She be feeding me the tea in other places on TikTok. So
Ooh, hook me up, Tofia. I like other people's tea better than I like my own.
right, can it be anybody else's but ours, right? So before we get started, and tell me that I'm telling the truth, okay? I've had back end. I hate that. I hate that I use it.
I hate it so much.
I've had behind the scenes conversations between you and me, and also Ms. Sunshine. You both are aware that you're bringing different types of receipts to each other tonight. Whether they're relevant or not, I will let you know, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay? That true? We've had our talks, right?
Yeah.
And you know that I've talked to Sunshine, and she knows that I've been talking to you. So this is not a cornered, we're not attacking. This is not a surprise jump. You guys were both very aware that this live was about to happen. Correct? Okay.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
Shit. I don't even know where to start right now.
Why don't we start with a very brief history of you and Miss Sunshine becoming friends? Maybe just kind of give us a rundown. Like, where did you meet her? Did you meet her in Petty's live? How did that happen?
I'm pretty sure I met it like after Smash's lives. That's where I met like Ash Lark and yeah, once upon a time. That's where I met Ash Lark and Queen Witch and that whole gang. Sorry.
Henry, just breathe. Nobody's.
Yeah.
This is not going to be an attack on you or her. Okay. My mods are good. We're going to make sure it stays as safe as we can. Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, we like started chatting back then, in like the springtime, and like we became quick friends. Like I thought she was really funny, and we got along really well. I trusted her like a lot, and like yeah, just I don't know, like I'm not gonna skirt responsibility for my part. I did like compliment her and stuff, and like if like feelings were formed like that, I can say that I probably had a part in like pushing that on.
Okay. So we can kind of let's sum it up a little. So you guys were just cool friends. You met through Smashley somehow. And you guys started to formulate maybe something closer than friendship at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, it was like lots of conversation, like getting to know each other and stuff like that. And like PG-13, it never got to that point, but we pretty much, it was just like, fuck, man.
It's okay.
Like
take a breath. Just take a stop. They can wait. Take a breath.
It was like one conversation, like it was one night, where we had adult conversation and stuff, like, and I don't know, like I think like on both parts, like there was some like guilt, like we both participated in it, like it lasted for most of the night, but like I feel like both of us definitely felt some like guilt for what we did afterwards. Like I apologized to her, and she let me know that she felt bad because she's got a good husband and stuff. So we didn't do that again, and I thought we weren't ever gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
And then I just started hearing like on the streets from several like different people that she was not only like denying that that happened, but like literally lying and saying that like I don't know if it was for an ego boost or like if it hurt feelings or what it was about, but saying that like Casey's been trying to sleep with me and like trying to get with me and stuff, and I keep having to tell him to fuck off, and I'm a happily married woman and stuff like that, and just like right around the time that I'm breaking up with my ex and she's pushing the same narrative out, I wasn't very impressed, to say the least. So yeah, that's why we're having this conversation right now, and that's why this has kind of got pushed out the way it is, and especially with everything with Daytona. So yeah,
If you take a breath, I'm going to kind of back up and straighten out the story a little bit from what I've heard. Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay,
Thank you.
Take a breath while I go over this. You guys formed a friendship. It turned into a flirtatious friendship. At one point, while you were single, you were not dating anyone, a moment happened between you guys via text message, right? Was it, and it doesn't matter, I don't care what the form was. There was a conversation that got heated between you two in an attractive way. You guys then had a discussion afterwards and realized what you guys did was wrong.
yeah.
And at that point, before this, how you feel is like an ego boost and that he's trying to just sleep with me, this, that, and the other, did this happen when you began dating Daytona?
No, I like didn't like explicitly say that like I can't in the disc. Sorry, but I told her that I have I'm with Daytona now, and like I can't remember the entire conversation, but I like pretty much said that because I don't want to disrespect Daytona, so like I didn't want her calling me her ticky-tacker husband and stuff like that anymore.
And then at that point, now when you asked her to stop calling you that in respects to Daytona, was the ego behavior had already started with her on the back end, saying that you're trying to sleep with her and she's a happily married woman, or did that happen after you asked her to stop calling you like TikTok husband and stuff?
Yeah, it was after that. It was pretty much like after pretty well into Daytona's and I's relationship, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear when I heard your story the first time. Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like to me, and that it turned into a potential kind of like jealous ex-girlfriend behavior, and then the what you consider the attacks was happening with the Daytona, with you and Daytona dating. Miss Sunshine, we will get to receipts. I told Casey to bring what he has. Some of this may be hearsay, but we will allow Casey to show receipts, just like you'll be allowed to show receipts.
I did send some over to you.
Okay. Let me see what I have.
I just like what, I don't know what you guys would like to see. I don't want to put something that's going to humiliate her up there or something.
Did you ever, I mean, I might have it in my shared because I have receipts on both sides. Did you happen to show kind of aggressive behavior on paper during the time you were dating Daytona from Miss Sunshine? Like her saying anything about like sleep with her, or that you're just a F boy?
That stuff, I don't like, I don't have anything on paper, just that I confronted her.
So how are you hearing these
And-
comments? Like, was it in a call? Were they in calls with her? Were they in group chat calls?
No, I was hearing that from several different people that she was saying that to. And that's why I approached her to be like, why would this kind of conversation happen? Like, if we swore that we were never going to talk about this again.
Okay.
So, yeah. And that, like, she's welcome to come
So
up here and
yeah, she can join when she's ready. Whenever she's in a safe space. I think she was traveling for a minute.
okay.
So right now, a lot of this sounds like it's coming from hearsay, from other people hearing her talk about it.
Yeah, but it was confirmed by her.
It was confirmed by her, how, like in a call with her, or?
Yeah, I called her to ask, like, because we were really close, obviously. So I told her that if I ever had any issue, I'll talk to you about it. So I came to her, and yeah, she admitted it. So
And then,
it was all the, and I wasn't ever gonna make any. This wasn't supposed to happen. This isn't supposed to be happening right now.
right, but
We've had
clearly,
like 1 or 2 calls ever. What?
I mean, are you not in a space yet, Miss? Hold on, let me check my receipts. Hold on a second.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me? I had to remind myself of what I had, so I can at least, if we don't have the ego type comments about you, I can ask her about other ego type comments that I do have receipts on.
Well, I'm actually just gonna say that right now because one of the main reasons that I knew that this was true is because she's been doing the same thing on Petty.
Right, that is the receipts I do have. So I'm still not saying just because what she said about Petty makes it 100% true about what she says with you, but what I did read from those receipts was it was very interesting, to say the least, because I'm not sure what was the purpose of why she said it, because it was absolutely not true. I can't say that what she said, we're not name dropping. We're just stating that there is behavior of bragging behaviors, and Petty is aware of it. He laughed it off. He thinks it's ridiculous, but he's not part of the problem. Can you come up in a box? We're not saying he's a part of this whole situation. I'm just saying, why would you have an ego about that? And maybe Casey, we should have waited and not have name dropped.
I'm sorry. I apologize, but sorry.
At the same time, I could have edited it, I guess, and we could have, read it all. But it's a behavior that I don't understand, and I wish you could come up and talk to me about that.
Yeah, and because I wasn't back when we were friends.
No, this is not.
When
He said she. Hold on, this is not.
No, I'm just saying. I get that. I'm just saying that I don't have very many receipts because I trusted her with every ounce of my soul. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't screenshotting private conversations and things that about myself that nobody else knows. I wouldn't do that to her. That's why the only receipts that I have are from she said stuff, and Discord that doesn't delete itself. But I don't really have anything on Snapchat because I'm not a shitty person, so I don't do that kind of stuff. But if you want, I can get down so she can come up and show you how she was doing that to me.
Yeah, if she feels more comfortable being able to speak without you in the box, I'm totally down for that. Yeah, the P name probably shouldn't have come up, but
I'm sorry. I'm shaking. Like I don't understand. Like is she? I don't understand. Like, are you denying that conversation happened?
well, it definitely did happen. But I'm just saying we should have watched name dropping because we're trying.
No. I mean, like, is she denying right now that
No, she's
that
just
conversation
upset. No,
happened?
she's just upset over the name drop on that particular conversation.
I'm sorry. But I just mean, like, when I asked her, why would you be spreading rumors about me when I'm already being accused of being some type of a womanizer? Like, why would you further contribute to that when you're supposed to be my friend? And, like, especially in regards to, like, the breakup that I was going through, like, you knew everything that was going on with her and I, how she was making these accusations. You similarly knew that she was cheating on me, that she had, like, she abused me throughout that relationship. She took from me while she had an entire whole other ass man, and she was telling me that we were going to be getting married and I'm going to be the father to this child that I'm never going to be able to have by myself. So, like, that was a very, like, and you yourself told me, like, that she's threatening to unalive all this stuff on me. That's why I was scared to hurt her. And you told me to just give her the knife, tell her to do it. Like, and now you're right back over on her side. Like, I don't, like...
Take a breath, Casey. It's okay.
Breathe. Nobody's attacking you. Okay.
It's
No,
okay.
nobody's...
We got you.
Like,
Take a breath.
I just don't
you.
understand. I
It's
appreciate you.
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, let me clear up the comment, cousin Sunshine. Not Ms. Sunshine. This is a totally different Sunshine. You were asking why was the comment about that person brought up. And I was just stating that there is receipts of some weird behavior of bragging on false information presented to me about that creator and her. And so I'm just saying that if there is a weird ego behavior behind the scene, it showed in those receipts about that other creator and herself. It was not supposed to come out with the name. It was an accident.
I'm really sorry for doing that. I'm really sorry.
Queen, no, because it's a part of the story.
I understand, but there's other people involved that don't need to be involved right now. Like, if I could tell you the whole thing, I would. But at this point, we need to be careful
Right.
involving other people where their livelihood could be compromised by others who could be currently watching this live. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't think Casey did it intentionally. I think it was just part of the story at the moment. But
Right.
we can't have a story without the names. And honestly, Queen, I mean, if all parties are involved, I mean, once it's on the internet, baby, it's up for grabs, you know. And I know how you run your room. That's why I know how you keep it.
Right.
The other person should be up here. So Casey,
Yeah, I'm waiting on her. I don't know where she's at.
Is it Miss Sunshine or is it somebody else?
It's Ms. Sunshine. I think she has to be in here because she's messaging me.
That's what I'm saying. She was in the comments earlier, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely think she should be up here because I think Casey, both of their feelings are valid, but I think she should be up here. And we ain't gonna skip over what Casey just said about her telling him to give her the knife to unalive herself. Like, we ain't gonna skip over that part either, because that's disgusting. And if she
She's
said
here, you guys, she's here. She's messaging me. She said, give her a minute. there's things that Miss Sunshine has presented to me that she feels is necessary to be to.
Is it okay if I just tell that myself?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay. I am heterally emotional and I don't date men or anything, but I have this weird thing where is sometimes this is embarrassing as fuck, but I
Don't be embarrassed.
Ever be
sometimes
No, Casey, take that back. You
Right.
calm down, take a breath, and think, because we're not here to judge you. Nobody can judge you. We not the judge. We are not. Everybody do what they want to do in their own life. Don't ever let the internet make you feel like you're wrong for what you feel, how you feel, who you feel about it. Like, no, don't ever discredit yourself. Stop it. We're going to stop right there. Don't ever do that. Don't ever make yourself uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable. Speak
Right.
your truth. Speak your truth.
thank you.
Calm down and speak your truth. Nobody is here to judge you. Period.
Thank you. I'm assuming that it's. Oh, guys, you don't have to do that. The night that, like, after Daytona, or a few nights after Daytona, and I had broken up, like, I did go sleep with a man. And I'm assuming that's what her receipt is. And yes, because I don't
That's
want
not our
to.
business, Casey. That's not our business. That's not. I said that's not our business.
Well,
and
apparently, she thinks that it is.
and I
That's
understand,
what.
but you don't owe that to us. You don't owe that
But
to us.
Let Casey explain, and then I'll explain why it was even brought.
Yeah. So I guess because I've been out here saying that I'm straight, and because that is true, but it's definitely like a trauma thingy. I just got it. That's the only way in my whole life that I get to have any power over men. Okay, that's the only way that I've been controlled and abused and whatever and taken advantage of by them. So yes, I will sleep with a man once in a while, and then there's no like emotional connection. I don't have to worry about getting hurt or anything like that.
So, can I tell you from friend to friend?
Yeah.
It's irrelevant to this whole situation. It is none of our business. I know you wanted to get it out there because she was probably going to put it out there. So that's fine by me. But I don't want you to be ashamed of your game. And whatever happens between people behind closed doors is your thing. You are still a human being. You're still a beautiful person to me. And you are still a man. Do you understand? We had that conversation today, did we not?
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Okay. So don't let any behaviors that people may judge you on make you feel like you're less than a man. It doesn't matter what you're going through or what you deal with or whatever you cope with behind closed doors. That is your business. And I will always stand behind that. That does not change my perspective on you. A lot of these people in these comments do not change their perspective on you as a man. Okay. And at the end of the day, I know that some of these receipts might have showed that you may go out and have yourself a good old time with a few people. That's okay. Because it's nobody's business. As long as you're protecting yourself, I don't
Here
care.
we go.
I don't care.
Daytona's here.
It's okay. She can sit there and come up in a minute. It's just me and you right now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So take a breath. I don't see any crazy hate in the comments. We adults here. This is an 18 and up live. Okay?
Okay.
We are adults, and there are a lot of people who probably have a little freaky in themselves behind closed doors. Right?
Yeah.
So stop it. Stop apologizing.
Thank you.
Do you feel okay right now? How are you feeling?
Sorry, I was watching the comments and seeing Daytona's taking me to the police. I feel okay about this. I just honestly, like, this entire situation, like, the main thing that I wanted her to stop talking about my genitals, because I don't feel That's personal information that I only talk to about the people that I have like interest in. So I just want like I didn't even want to talk on this whole thing. And it's just fuck. I can't even think right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, first let me stop paying attention to Daytona. Daytona, this is not about you per se. It is clearly the main topic is Casey and Sunshine. I just said if we ended up in that situation, then you guys can all talk. But if that's not the case and we're focused on Miss Sunshine and Casey, then I need you to kind of like respectfully bring down the defensive mode in the comments. Okay, but you're not the main topic of conversation. I promise. Okay.